Hey guys, welcome to the channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. We are live. And let me see if I can. I've been having some eye issues today. It's like, I don't know what it is. It's like everything is blurry. And I only wear contacts in one eye. But it just seems like everything is blurry. Let's see. Throw that in. So there's the link. If anybody wants to come up, I actually invited a newer creator to come up on live, and I have never heard back from him. I sent her a message. She had her hold on. She had her email on her channel, and it's what is it? Hurricane Hunter 2020. Hey Kathleen, hey Julie. And I invited her, and I sent her an email over to see if she would come over, because she's actually had some really good videos that have come out. And I never did hear from her. I hope I didn't scare her away, or what happened. Let me check my email one more time, because I hope I didn't. I checked it right before I came live. No, she never did send anything back. But I want to show you guys this video that is from YouTube. Not YouTube, from TikTok. Let me see if I can bring it up. It's awesome. Let me see. I want to share this. Let me see if I can. Let me see. I can't. It won't let me. Why won't it let me share it? I don't know why it won't let me share it. There it is right there, but it won't let me share. Let me see.
And I had a couple of
Let me see if it'll let me share it now. Share screen. No. It's not letting me share it. Well, it's not letting me share it. I don't know why. Let me see if I got it back in the windows. It is a great. I may have to show it to you a different way, because it is such a good video. And I don't know how I can get it to share, because this is not letting me share it. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going to see if I can share it to a shared album. All right, now let me see if it'll let me do it. Nope, still not letting me do it. I don't know why it won't let me share it. But let me see if I can play it on here for you guys. Let me see. It's not letting me share it. All right, let's see what it does now. If not, I'm just going to have to show you on my phone. That's the only thing I know to do. Shared albums. No, because it won't let me share it. Add to share albums. All right, let's see. Shared albums. Oh, there it is. I think I found it. Screen. Here, nope. Photos. Nope, it's not letting me share. It's not letting me share it. I don't know. Let me show you on my phone because it's not going to let me show it. Let's see. I'll cut it up.
My first thought was, can you imagine being that baby and your mom changing her hair every 2 to 5 business days so drastically? Like, can you imagine what that does to her psyche? You know what I mean? Like, she looks up and she's looking at a different woman, like, every other day. Can you imagine that? I just feel like that'd be so emotionally distressing on a little baby. I don't know. That's just me, though. I just can't imagine. I mean,
so did you guys hear that? So she was talking about that. So I know, hey, just me. So what she was talking about is, I know that some of you guys are still no baby, but just think of this. The poor baby gets used to what her mama looks like, and then she goes and she shaves her head off. She shaves all of it off, so the baby doesn't even know who they... Oh, Kathleen said she was saying the same thing. I mean, I never thought about that until I saw that. Hey, Melissa. But that is so crazy. But that is so true. Just think about that. So, guys, what is so funny is I went, hey, Sizzle. Now that I went over to Cameo, they will not leave me alone. They keep sending me text messages. Hey, Stephanie, telling me, go ahead and book your Gypsy Rose Cameo today. And I'm like, what? Yes, Kathleen, even her personality, because she does have a different personality. And you know, the baby would get used to how she would talk. And she changes even her accent every 2 to 5 business days as well. Hey, Shorty Pie. RH20. RH20 is here. And, you know, you would think that Cameo would catch a clue. Because when you go over there, there is no worth of food stamp. I love that. But if you go over there and you look, because it is on X, they've got her big picture on X saying, oh, your girl has joined Cameo. And people are on there, not my girl. What are you talking about? And you would think that they would get a clue that nobody wants her on there. I mean, there's so many people that are saying, with her on here, we're not even going to use your app anymore because of this. I'm going to put link into the chat in case anybody wants to come up and we can talk. But I just think something's weird because whenever I went over there, everybody on Cameo, when you go over there, everybody, they've got so many videos left at this price. But Gypsy doesn't have that on hers. Do you think that maybe they're examining her, going through her account and maybe reevaluating what's going on? Yes, Julie, I told them that myself. I was like, that's not my girl. Maybe yours, that's not my girl. I couldn't believe they said that. And I liked what that one person says. I guess Cameo wants some of that blood money, and that's exactly what it sounds like. And I just can't believe that because it says in the terms of service that if you've ever been thrown off of there, that you can't go and make another account under another name. But last time she was on there, she was under Gypsy Rose Anderson, and now it's Gypsy Rose Blanchard. I don't know if she was thrown off last time or what was going on then. Do you guys remember? Because remember, she called up TMZ because she's got TMZ on. She had TMZ on speed dial, and they did that whole article talking about, oh, she's on Cameo, and then not even 24 hours later, they were running like a retraction saying, oh, that's somebody trying to be Gypsy Rose. Kathleen, you're so right. Having a felon on there that actually did that to her own mother, and they actually think it's okay for her to actually talk and give advice to young people. Hey, Lulu, you're on vacation? Where are you on vacation? I wanted to go with you. DGAF podcast is here. I mean, to me, I just can't believe they would have her on there. And I heard someone talking, they were like, usually when people go on Cameo, it's their last big thing before their 15 minutes is over. But I heard that before because, I thought she was going to be on Dancing with the Stars. You're in Vegas? Oh my gosh. Oh my. Hey, if you go to the slots, you got to do one for me. I haven't been there in forever. Everything is just crazy. It's somebody's birthday? Whose birthday is it? Lulu, is it your birthday? Hold on. What do we have here? Does Cameo not understand 20 plus others children have tried a comp? That's exactly what I was saying. How many? Happy birthday, Lulu. Do you want me to get you a Gypsy Rose Cameo? I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I would never do that to you. I would never do that to you. I'm just joking. I love you so much. But Melissa's right. Look how many children has already tried to do a Gypsy Rose on their parents. And look how many people, look, there's that one child in Mississippi that actually did that to her mom. And, she didn't get that sweetheart deal. She did not. Do you remember that little girl? I think she was like 13 or 14 years old. Carly, I think it was Carly Gregg or something like that. Do y'all remember that? Oh my gosh, I am so sick and tired of Ryan and his Cameo your mama jokes. That just makes me so sick. Now, let me ask you this, guys. Do you think that he is talking to Gypsy? Because he was acting like he didn't even know she went on Cameo. Or do you think that he's just pretending? Because I thought that was weird when he acted like he didn't even know that she was on there. Melissa, yeah, that was that OME is what they were on. OME or whatever, that mostly it's children. Yes, that your mama jokes. That just makes me just, what is wrong with you? And I tell you what is so sad is he was teaching young people. And I don't see how he could ever go back into that profession again. I just don't see it. Because he's just made a total butt of himself. I don't see how anybody would ever hire him to teach our young people again. Hey, Michelle's Dreamy Tea. But Ryan, I think that he's let this whole gypsy thing just consume him. It's like he cannot get over her. And I don't get it. And he wants to talk about, oh, it's my life. I lived it. But there's so many of us that has gone through divorces. We've gone through it. No, Lulu, I think you're absolutely right. Because you notice he was going, you would see him he's going to gambling every night. Now his eyes are looking all funny when he's on there. It's just, he looks really bad. He was, right whenever they first broke up, he was looking pretty decent. He was losing the weight. It looked like he was getting in shape. But now he just looks horrible. Hey, Miss Anonymous is here. He just looks like he's just totally let himself go. Oh, 50 cents in the possum? No. I don't think we can see that coming. I really don't. That is hilarious. But I think he's really let himself go. And I'm just wondering, where's Ken? We still have not heard anything from Ken. And I thought it was actually funny whenever Gypsy ended up going on Key's Live. What did y'all think about that? Was that not just crazy? What? And who was that she was hanging out with? Her neighbors? Is this her old neighbors from that house? Or is this some type of new neighbors where she just moved? I just found that was kind of awkward. That was weird. And for that guy to be wearing her blonde wig like that, that was weird. I think you're right. Catherine's here. I really, Lulu, I agree with you on that. But those people, I just don't understand those whenever they went on Key's Live. That was weird. Stink bug potato. Huh? Not be shark bait. What do you mean when somebody whispers in a message that was paid for? What are you talking about? What does that mean? Kendall looking for orcas. But that's what they've said a lot about Gypsy, if you remember. If you remember, there's everybody that she spends any time with at all. Have you noticed how bad they start looking? Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yes. Yes. I just think it's weird. You don't see Ken anywhere. She's hanging out with her so-called neighbors, and calling Key. That just was weird to me. Yeah, she does. She's Miss Anonymous. You're right. She does suck the life out of people. You see, and it just seems like people around Gypsy, they all seem to make bad choices. I just don't understand. It's like everybody that is around her, that it just sucks the life out of them. And I'm wondering if poor Ken, if that was the way he was just trying to survive, was by being on substances. And that's no way to be. Energy vampires. Yes, yes. Energy vampires. You are so right. And I think it's sad because you know that poor Ryan, he was, I just think it's sad that somebody was clean for as long as Ryan was. And then now how bad he looks. And that's hard to get off your choice. And the sad thing about it is a lot of people that are addicts, they switch one addiction for the other. And I just think that, and this is a good one right here. Her choice of people. I think that Gypsy tries to find people that are struggling or that does have some kind of addiction or something like that. And I think that is her people. Is because she's able to manipulate people like that more than she could somebody that's got things going for them. Lulu, you're right. It's like they're weak. And she comes right on in there and she just takes over their whole life. I mean, you got to think. That's all Crying Ryan lived for, was for Gypsy. That's all he cared about. And she took him and she just broke this man. And I mean, I have never been a team, what does he call it? Team Ryan. I've never been a Team Ryan person. Now, I did feel sorry for him in the beginning, but I really do feel sorry for him now. I think that, I don't know if he has gone back to anything hard or not, but I do feel like he's drinking, and I know that he's gambling a lot. So I think that it's taken him down a really hard road, and I think that's sad. And he needs mental health, but he won't take it. He's too proud, and he wants to stand there. That's my wife, will always be married, because it's on TV. And I think that's sad. That is really sad. And, for Ken to come through, Ken knows that he broke that maybe he didn't break the marriage up. Maybe he didn't. Because she could have been talking to him that whole time. That's what I think. I think that they planned to use Ryan. I think that she was talking to Ken from before she got out of prison. And they were just going to use Ryan to get her out quicker. I just don't think that she was supposed to leave Ryan as quick as she did. Yeah, I agree with you, Lulu. His appearance does suggest he's in trouble. He has lost everything, his job, the love of his life. I think he could be too. I think he could be too. I think so. I wish he would. And I think it does help to have somebody to talk to. I don't really think him doing his lives, I don't think that that's doing him any favor, because he's got so many people that's trolling him. And I think Gypsy has a lot to do with that as well. I really do. That is so right. I know insurance pays for it, but I don't think he has any insurance. With him not working, I bet you he didn't do his Cobra insurance. I bet you that's the last thing. And for him to say that, he's going to take a year off. And, I think that hurts him too, because he really thought that he was a big celebrity. He really thought so. And for him to find out that really and truly, people only watched, a lot of people, I'm not going to say everybody, but a lot of people watched him just to see if he would say anything about Gypsy. I know he doesn't want to think that, but I think it's the truth. Yeah, he still thinks he's a celebrity. That's sad. It makes you wonder, do you think his mother says anything to him and to try to get him out of that little, he needs to come out of that space, is what I think. And I'm just wondering, yeah, but the only thing about it is I don't think he knows any secrets. I really don't. Because I don't think that from the emails, and I'm not saying this just because what I think from seeing them when they're out, but I never thought that she has loved him the way he loved her. Because he loved her like that was his wife. He would have done anything for her. I mean, he would have jumped in front of a truck for her. I mean, I think that he really had pure love for her. But I just don't think, and I don't think that Gypsy will find someone. Hey, Kim. Hey, Kimberly. I don't think that Gypsy will ever find somebody that first loved her as much as her mother. Secondly, I don't think she'll find someone that loves her more than Ryan did either. That's what I think, because Ryan really did love her. And the way this is something else that I was thinking about. In that video where Gypsy was, I guess it was in the Kendall video when she was talking about you only have one mother. Does Gypsy not realize how that sounded? Because what do you think? Because that Christy tells her, you can call me mom. You can call me mom. But what do you think would happen if she had to pick between Gypsy and Mia? Who would she pick? She's going to pick her daughter, Mia, every day, any day. Gypsy's always going to play second fiddle to Mia. Hey, Luna. And I think that's where Gypsy gets really... Yeah, if you want to come up, let me put this up. There you go. If you want to come up, come on up. But I think that's why Gypsy is really jealous of Mia, is because she knows that Christy will always pick Mia over her anytime. And I think that's one reason why she's a little jealous. Hey, Snow, how are you doing? We're just talking about Ryan and Ken and the whole crazy Gypverse. Only me is here. That's okay, Luna. We're about to have a storm here, so if something happens, we're having a storm here. It's thundering, lightning. It's going crazy here. So, who knows? We may lose electricity. It's crazy. But I really think that's the reason that she is so jealous of Mia, because she knows that she's going to come second to Mia anytime. And I really think in Rod's eyes, Gypsy would be second as well. Hey, 50 Shades. What do you guys think? I'm going to put if anybody wants to come up, I'm going to put the StreamYard link up. But yeah, it's just been crazy this week. I just can't believe she came out the way she did, and she's gone full throttle this time. And I think it's really funny after she made that video and crying said, I will never post on social media again. I don't know, Snow. I sent them I've sent plenty of messages to them, and I haven't heard anything. I wish they would take her down because I think that it could be really dangerous. And you know, I think even Mia has kind of been out of the whole limelight for a while too. Oh, I didn't know that. Miss Anonymous says we can report Cameo to the BBB for deplatforming. Wow, I didn't realize that. I've always said that she needs to get her a little book so she can write down everything that all her lies. Hey, Kimberly, how are you?
I'm too blessed to be stressed. How are you?
Good.
Good. Good to see you. I
You
love
too.
watching your show, and I'm having to pause it real quick. I can't
That's
believe I'm on
okay.
my TV. I can see myself. See, that's wild. Anyways, I don't want to interrupt, but I just wanted to tell you guys. I don't know if it's a spoof account, but all of a sudden, well, I like Karma Collector. He started following me, and I thought that was kind of weird. But then Ryan Anderson, it said Ryan Anderson, but I know it wasn't his like huge account. It said it was for it's his backup, but it's been banned since he chatted with me, and I'm like, he DM'd me, and I was like, is this really him? Is this really Ryan? And he said, haha. And I'm pretty sure that was him because he started off with haha. And he said, yeah, it's me. And he like, I'll put it on my channel. I'll post what we DM'd about. But that, he's a little, I don't know. I was just like trying to fill it out and see what it was about. And, I'm like, I think it's awesome. You're a special ed teacher. And he's like, I'm glad you see that part of me. And I don't know. And then he tried to get all smooth at the end, like, oh, are you married and stuff? And then I didn't say anything anymore. But I thought that was kind of weird because,
That is
like, I've
very
tried to
weird.
get, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
and then it was banned. So I don't know. It could be him. It couldn't. But I thought that was because I've tried to talk to Gypsy herself, like, just because when I first believed her, I was
yeah,
trying to reach out to her because I felt like we had something in common, and I didn't like really tell you that.
yeah,
But it was like about with my mom and stuff. She was a big codependence relationship, and because of it, I thought her and I could connect, and I could help her. If that's what really was on, because I could see that if there was a codependent relationship, and her mom did everything for her, and she basically thought she could get away with, and she did. You know what I'm saying? So like that part I got, and I was trying to reach out, but she never latched on. So that's how I knew she wasn't genuine. She wasn't. And then when I tried to reach out to Breeze Live, and I tried to touch base on that last time, she let me up. And then all of a sudden, when I started to kind of say who I was and stuff like that, and trying to say, like, I'm just trying to give her other options. Miss Dreamer is like, oh, she just wants clout. I'm like, first of all, I don't need that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to share my story. And if I get somewhere, great, because I've got a story to tell. And I've
right.
been through hell and back, and I had to learn the hard way because of the way my mom raised me. And my dad died when I was 8, so he wasn't there. But like, I feel like what my mom, she taught me what not to do, and what didn't kill me makes me stronger. And I felt like, she could change her story around. She doesn't have to be the shady person that she is. And I feel like,
I think so
back on
too.
Gypsy, because I know that's what we're talking about, it affects us in a negative way, because if we allow that, and we allow, knowing that she's a known liar, knowing the fact of her history, and we keep on letting her be in our children's face, that's the part that irritates me like no other, because it's been documented that a lot of kids are still doing that same mimicking copycat crap. And yeah, they're
Yeah.
not putting it down. And the fact that the media has not addressed it. And it's like, how the world are the internet and the media not communicating? And the fact is the facts. And Bree and all them people, back to what I was saying. So Kira said I was trying to get clout, and I was like, excuse me. I just feel like I have a lot to say, and I just cannot believe, if she could just be honest and be real,
Right.
then it would be a lot better for her in the long run. However, that's not in her, so she should just go away. We don't care if you
I
have a
think
baby. We don't
she's
care
got
if you have
problems.
none of that.
I think
Yeah, what
she's
she
got a
does, and that's the
problem with
thing is,
lying.
well, and the fact is it doesn't. It's at the end of the day, what matters is why we're truly here. And it's like we get all mixed up in this and that, and at the end of the day, like who cares about this girl? Does her mom and dad, or Christy and Rod, really care, or Mia, or people that, like, the people in her life? Why would,
Right.
even Bree, if she's her road dog, like, why are you letting your road dog look so damn darn ridiculous? If you truly care about Gypsy, stop trying to prove us wrong, and maybe get the girl some help if she can't see it. Like, stop the nonsense, because
Yeah, and it's
before
almost
something
like you're
happens,
using her.
something's like it hurts. It hurts to see it, because I love, and I don't want to judge her, because I've been places where, I never would do that to my own mom. I would never even think of it. But the fact is I've had some crazy shit happen in my life, excuse my language, but we're supposed to get better, evolve, not stay stuck. And
Right.
she's stuck, and it feels like she's repeating things. And it's like, what are we
We're
waiting
supposed
for?
to
Are we
learn
waiting
from
for
our
something to happen?
mistakes. Learn from our
Yeah.
mistakes.
And
That's how we.
show us.
Yes, exactly.
Show us something different, and we would shut us up by doing something for the world, the better, so that you don't keep on putting in our faces that you're a complete lie. You got away with murder, excuse my language, and we have to watch you make money off it. And it's enough is enough. Come on, Gypsy, like, get
And
real. If you're looking at me,
she
Gypsy, I'm
really
serious. Like,
needs
it's
to get
enough.
a job. She needs to get a
And if
job.
she
She
has a
needs to
daughter,
learn how to
doesn't
work.
want,
You
yeah,
know?
break the cycle. If she's really not want to be with, like, if it's the truth, like, change it then, Gypsy. You're not showing us that if your mom was doing that, lying, you're still doing it. What have you showed us any
Hey,
different?
Justin,
If you do have a baby, do something for that baby by not showing
not use
us
that
all this.
baby for
Ugh,
money because
it's not, no.
she's already used that baby. She's gone on and said, I can't afford the baby
Yeah,
formula. So that's using your
yeah, but
baby for
it's all
money.
a lie. Here she
Hmm.
says she don't have money, and the next day around she's got this big playpen. If she don't have money, I'm pretty sure, and it's none of our business at the same time. Like, you put it in our face, so therefore it is our business. Just like
I
Dad,
can't.
DCP. DCP, he's really good about doing, and child exploitation is, she is using her child as a pawn. And it's like, you're not showing us anything different. And why are we, media and everybody, allowing this to happen? Like, I know she's not on parole, but, like, seriously, something's got to change before something happens. That's it. I mean, period, point blank.
And I
We
think
all
so
know what to
too.
do.
And she's in a
And she can,
cycle. She's in a cycle,
yeah,
and the way she's cycling, it's kind of scary. It's really
it
scary how
is.
she's cycling.
She's smart too, boy. And you know what? That's the thing, is like, why don't you use those brains for something good? Do something different, and, like, stick with it. Don't be all, and who cares what we got to say? If you're doing something good, like, because I was watching the fact when she went to the college, and she thought, maybe it did hurt her that she tried to do something different, but why didn't you stop? If you're truly passionate about something, you don't care what people think or say, because that's what your whole being is about. You don't care, because just like I don't care what people think about me, because I know
Mhm.
I am awesome, because God tells me I'm awesome. Like, it doesn't matter. It's none of my business what you think. It's what I think.
And what
So
kills me
thank you
is,
for letting
she
me.
wants to say that her mom cut off all her hair. Well, that would be triggering, right?
Yeah.
And it would be
Or,
triggering to go get a wig, but she goes and buys a $2,000 wig.
well, like for instance, for me, I'm going to stick with me. I'm a former painkiller addict because of how it all went down. My mom, she gave me my first Vicodin when I was in pain, and she didn't mean for that to happen. She should have taken me to the hospital. I was 17 years old. The fact is that I got addicted, and it got worse and worse, and it got so bad that sorry, I just forgot what I was saying. Oh shoot, what was I saying? The fact is that I had to learn from my mistakes. And so, like, I can't blame my mom forever. I had to learn that in order to change my life, it's my job. Regardless of what my past is, you can't live in the past. I'm a grown ass woman now. She's a grown ass woman. She was grown when she did what she did. Like, when are you going to start taking accountability? And once you do, it's half the battle. And once you do, admitting you're weak does not make you not strong. It gives God the power to work within that. If you always got it all figured out, how is he going to work in your life? So
And
I had to
if you
learn to
don't
learn.
go through something, you if you don't go through a test, you won't have a testimony. And that's the big thing.
Exactly.
And
Or
we've
a
got to
mess, you
work.
won't have a message. You got to
So we've
turn it
got
for
to
good.
work,
Turn it
right?
around.
Yes.
Turn
And
it around. Change it. She
exactly.
had
And
the
you've
second
got to go
chance.
through that
Use
pain.
that second chance. And so, I pray that she does, and I pray that we all get that message to the right one that can help. Because the fact is the way it's going, it's just nonsense. Come on, Bree, Christy, Rod, the people that are in Gypsy's life that truly care about Gypsy and Aurora and that family, help her if she can't help
And
herself,
I
because it's
think
gonna
they
go
see
back.
a walking they see a walking dollar sign. And I think it is terrible how she'll give her father grace when her father walked out on her. Walked out
Yeah,
on
I
her.
don't know. It's a big, it looks like a lot of big shit show, excuse my French, but we all have that. We've all had a shit show. The fact is do you want something better? And if you do, then change it. It don't matter what we say. Don't let us stop you, Gypsy. Get right for that girl, that baby, if it's a
And I
real. And
think things
thank you
would have
guys
been
for all
different.
your work research.
I
I'm
think
sorry.
things would have been different if she would have came out and, owned what she did. If she would have owned
Yeah.
it, I don't think so many people would have been looking into it as hard as they did.
Right, because we're just trying to see why is it that she's, and then we're gonna have we all have an opinion, and you put it out there for us to have an opinion. So,
Yeah.
like, it is what it is. Like, fact of the matter is if it's a real thing, because sometimes I'm wondering if it's being soap opera, like what? But if
Mhm.
it's real, like seriously, Christy and Rod and all them people because that's gonna be a tragedy, because that's how it works. You do the wrong thing over and over, it's gonna catch up to you. The truth will always come out. The light will always shine through the darkness, period. And so it's
That is
coming,
true.
and I just pray. Yeah. So, but thank you so much. I don't want to take too much more
Thank,
time because it is kind of
thank you,
different.
thank
But if
you.
you guys ever want to check out my channel,
Yeah, what is your
thank you. I
channel?
have a channel.
Make sure you put it in
It's
the
Kimberly,
chat. What is
Kimberly,
it?
aka Kimberly without the Kimberly. It's my name, Kimberly, aka Kimberly without the bird, like just Kimberly, aka Kimberly. And I have like all kinds of stuff on here, but what I'm trying to do is share my story from where I've been and where I've come from, because and then I like to do fun things along the way. But I would like you guys, I'm at 452 and I'd like to get a little higher, but if you don't, it's okay. I just am
Make
enjoying
sure
to
you put
come
it
on this
in
show.
there. I think I put it in
I
there
will.
right, but put it in the chat so that we can all come and take a look at your channel. That would be
Thank you,
great.
please. I got cats and dogs. I got like 2 kids and a husband that works hard. My son's with my ex, but it's a long story. And I lost custody of my son. I lost everything. And I was down at the bottom of the barrel talking to the devil himself. And I learned, hey, I can't do this. And the only way I can get out is by my choices and admitting my wrongs and then doing it. And regardless of what it looks like, I've got to change it for me. And that's the only way it's going to work. So
Put
I did
your
my
channel
time.
in the chat. Please put it in the
Okay.
chat. I will talk to you later. Everybody, go take a look at Kimley's channel. She sounds like she has gone through so much stuff. I want to go over there as soon as we get off here. She just sounds like a great person. She's gone through so much adversity, and she sounds like she's loving life and she's taking ownership. And I think that's what we all have to do. Because, you know, we all have a shit show in our life. All of us have had that. I know I have. I mean, I didn't get to be a grandmother without taking some left turns through the way. I promise you, I've had some days. I've had some times in my life too. But, you know, we have to work, and, you know, but I just don't think Gypsy will ever see it, because she wants everything right now. And I really think that they did her a disservice when they used social media as her job. So guys, go over there and see Kimberly, aka Kimley, and subscribe to her channel. Guys, I'm about to get off of here. I got to go make dinner. Thank you guys for coming to my live. I love you guys so much. Thank you. And guys, I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a great week. Bye, guys.